CVOR safety ratings. My name's Chris Harris, Safety Dog. We're talking about CVOR ratings today. When you first get your CVOR, everyone gets assigned the safety rating, satisfactory, unaudited. That's the default rating. There is also an excellent rating. In order to get an excellent rating, you will have to have passed the MTO audit with a very good score, as well as have a low overall violation rate. Let's discuss the excellent rating for just a second. Do you really want it? Well, most of us are in business for financial reasons. Your insurance company usually doesn't give an insurance discount for an excellent rating. Shippers and receivers really are not concerned about an excellent rating. As long as your CVOR rating is either excellent, satisfactory, or satisfactory unaudited, they would be happy to use you. So I don't see a financial benefit to getting an excellent rating. And as I said, in order to do that, you would have had to have passed an MTO audit. So I'm not a big proponent of my clients getting an excellent rating. However, satisfactory is pretty damn good. That does mean that you've passed an MTO audit and you've done well and your overall violation rate is good. Shippers and receivers love to see satisfactory. They love to see excellent. They do not like to see conditional. Conditional is the one that does cost you money. Many shippers will not use you if you are conditionally rated. Insurance companies start raising rates if you are conditionally rated. And so this one can cost you money. There are two ways to become conditionally rated. The first way, and I think the most common way, is you let your OVR, your overall violation rate, go above 70%. If that happens, you go conditional for a minimum of 6 months, where you must get it below 60 for a number of months, and then they will return your rating to the previous one. So go from conditional, likely back to satisfactory unaudited. However, if you failed an audit, this also will make you conditional. And the only way to reverse that is after several months to request another audit. And you'll have to pass that second audit in order to get it changed. So, and as I mentioned, conditional means some shippers and many insurers don't like it, and it starts to cost you money. The next rating is unsatisfactory. This is where it is almost impossible to get normal, regular insurance. This usually forces you into the facility market, which means your insurance costs go through the roof, and it's very hard to remain a profitable trucking company if you have an unsatisfactory rating. So, and that is usually because you went over the overall violation rate, went over 100%. That causes unsatisfactory rating. By the way, I'm told only 1% of carriers go over 100%. So you are in an exclusive bad boy club. Now, CVOR ratings, just again, to recap, satisfactory unaudited is the default, the most common, and then there is excellent, satisfactory, conditional. This is where you want to start really paying attention. Or if your OVR, your violation rate, gets above 50%, you better start paying attention. I think you should pay attention when your OVR goes above 35. And then, of course, there's unsatisfactory, which makes it difficult to stay in business. Now, here is a list provided by the MTO. So if you are an excellent rated company, your overall violation rate must be 15% or less, and you had to have passed the audit with an excellent score. And then there's satisfactory unaudited is 35% or less. And you see there, if you go over 35%, you're going to get a warning letter from the MTO. At 50%, if you are satisfactory or conditional, you are on the list for a tier 1 audit, which just means a normal facility audit might take place. Conditional, that's triggered when you hit 70%. conditional rating and you get above 85, you're invited for an interview at MTO. And then if you go unsatisfactory at 100% or more, this is when sanctions can happen and you are likely to have a show cause hearing. So that's it for that. Just very briefly, safety ratings. My name's Chris Harris. If you need more assistance, please reach out. You can give me a call at 365-364-0714 or Chris at safetydawg.com. Thank you.